What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Money. Yes, Money today from 226 Studios, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So basically today what I'm going to be doing, I'm gonna be asking people questions. Yeah, it's another school edition, guys. You know the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be asking people questions, easy questions. I don't know if they're easy questions or if they're hard. I'm just gonna be checking people at times. You know what it is. So what I like you to do is to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. I don't care whatever you do, you know, but make sure you subscribe. Because it doesn't even cost you $1, $5 or nothing. And make sure you watch my previous video for some dope ass content. Yeah, man. Like my previous video got some dope ass content. For you to know my dope content, watch my previous video, then you can come to this one. So yeah, let's get to the video. I'm Chid and I'm here with
Ntsako.
Ntsako. What's your Instagram?
I don't have one.
Oh, you don't have one. How are you?
I'm great, thanks in yourself.
Good. Are you smart?
A bit.
Okay, so like, I want to ask you a question. Yeah. So like, if there's a plane from USA going to Canada and crash between the borders, will the survivors be buried?
I don't know.
I'm so tired of hearing that bullshit.
Like the plane is from USA going to Canada and crash between the borders, will the survivors be buried?
USA.
USA? How do you bury survivors? I'm Chid and I'm here with
Richard,
Richard. How you doing?
fine thanks and you, my man.
I'm good. What's your Instagram?
Richard Parker, though.
Okay, though. Okay. So like, are you smart, bro?
I wouldn't say I'm smart, girl.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Sure, shoot.
If there was a plane
Plane.
plane from USA
Sure.
going to Canada and crash between the borders, will the survivors be buried?
Yo. No, man.
Okay. What?
Now,
If there was a plane from USA going to Canada and crash between the borders, will the survivors?
they're gonna die, man. Like, cross the borders, like, literally.
No, like if there's a plane from USA and going to Canada and crashed between the borders, will the survivors be buried?
They will, they're gonna die, but they won't literally be buried, that's true.
No, bro. If the plane is from USA going to Canada and crash between the borders, will the survivors be buried?
Crash between the borders.
Yeah. Of USA and Canada.
From USA to Canada. The
What is-
plane crashed.
Between the borders in the sense. Will the survivors be buried?
No.
What?
No.
If the plane crashed, like,
No, nigga.
what do you mean, no?
No, nigga. They're just gonna die, dog.
I realized that this is an accident.
Where will they be buried? If the plane is from USA going to Canada
Yeah.
and crash in between the borders,
Yeah.
where will the survivors be buried?
Where will they be buried?
No.
Nah, in USA, dog. In USA.
Whoa, bro. Like, whoa. In USA,
Ooh, hey.
how do you bury survivors? I'm Chid and I'm here with
Luandle.
Landla. What's your Instagram?
Luandle _99.
Okay, dog. Are you smart?
I don't know.
Rate your smartness from 1 to 10.
I'd say 7.
Nice. Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If there was a plane coming from USA and crashed between the borders of Canada and USA, where will the survivors be buried?
Between.
What? Do you hear my question?
If there was a plane coming from US.
Yes, and crashed in between the borders of Canada, where will the survivors be buried?
It crashed between the borders.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If there was a plane from USA, it came and crashed in between the borders of Canada. Where will the survivors be buried?
I don't know. Where will they be buried? You tell me.
Like if the plane was from USA and it crashed in between Canada and
In US.
where will the survivors be buried?
US.
Where?
US.
How will survivors be buried?
I mean, no, they won't be buried, but.
How do you bury survivors? What's up? I'm Ted and I'm here with
Freddie Gibson and Jack.
oh wait, Freddie Gibson. So like, are you smart, bro? Can you rate your smartness from 1 to 10?
What?
Can you rate your smartness from 1 to 10?
1.
Shit. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, like if there was a plane from USA and Canada and it crashed in between the borders, where will the survivors be buried?
Hey, my dog, I don't know.
Like if there was a plane from like it's coming from USA, man.
One with me, ne? I don't know Jack, boy. I don't know Jack. How I got to metric, it's a different story. And so yeah, I'm gonna be capping to you if I tell you what I know. What.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care. Jerry.
But just listen to this, bro. If the plane is from USA and it crashed in between the borders of USA and Canada, will the survivors be buried?
Will the survivors be buried?
Where will the survivors be buried?
I'm on the board. I'm fit. So I'm on the board.
But how do you bury survivors, bro?
I did.
Yo, what's up? I'm Teddy and I'm here with
Awande.
who?
Awande.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram. Just type Awande. You'll see my profile, guys. It's
Okay.
me.awande_NDE_ NDE.
Waste of my damn time.
Okay, I want to. Are you smart?
I don't know. Like with general knowledge, yes, I guess.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Okay, if like there was a plane from USA,
There was a what?
a plane from USA that was going to Canada and crashed between the borders, where will the survivors be buried?
If it what?
If there was a plane from USA
Yes.
that was going to Canada and crashed between the borders, where will the survivors be buried?
No.
Like if the plane is from USA and it crashed between the borders of USA and Canada, where will the survivors be buried?
Where will the survivors be buried?
Yeah.
I've heard this one before.
Stop the cap.
Like if the plane is from USA,
Where would they be buried?
yeah.
They'd be buried. It crashed between.
Between the border of USA and Canada, where will the survivors be buried?
At the graveyard.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, like, how do you bury survivors?
Oh wait, how the fuck? I knew. Yeah,
How do you bury survivors?
they didn't die, guys.
I'm Ted and I'm here with
Joanna
Joanna. That's your Instagram.
Botti.
Okay, dog. Are you smart?
Ja, I guess so.
Can you rate your smartness from 1 to 10?
8.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Ja,
Okay. If YES spells yes, what does EYES spell?
Like it's about to go down.
SEY, I think. I don't understand.
If YES spells yes, what does EYES spell?
Why? Yes. Isn't it yes?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Complicated. It's complicated. I don't
Nah,
know.
if Y-E-S spells yes, what does E-Y-E-S spell?
Eyes. Okay.